good morning. It's now time for another edition of Freedom with Steve Nichols. Brought to you in part by Sam Dennis Law, personal injury attorney, methodical, prepared, and battle ready. And by Kilby Family and Cosmetic Dentistry, dental care for the whole family. Now, available on Facebook, YouTube, Discord, and freedomnetworks.com each weekday morning from 6 a.m. to 9 a.m. Here's your host and last best hope for freedom, Steve Nichols.
Good morning. Welcome to Freedom with Steve Nichols, broadcasting live here each and every Monday through Friday at 6 a.m. in the SGAwater.com studio. Go to SGAwater.com and schedule your free water test today so that you'll know what's in that water. You drink it, you brush your teeth with it, you cook with it, you bathe with it. You need to know what's in it. You can do that for free. 229-251-1100. Give Michael a call. We do the pledge and the prayer to start our day each and every day right here on Freedom with Steve Nichols. That's brought to you by Ross Automotive, located at 432 Connell Road, for all your automobile needs, whether it's a truck or car, whether it's routine maintenance or you're having an issue. Doesn't matter what the issue is, whether it's just making a noise, a light's on, your brakes are scrubbing, whatever the case may be, it won't start. Go by 432 Connell Road and get Ramon to take a look at it. They got the latest in diagnostic equipment. They're open to 6 p.m. each and every day right there at 432 Connell Road. And they'll give you a discount if you serve in the military or you have served, 10%. So also, if you need to park something in the back, he's got a secure fenced-in area. If you need to put a boat back there, a car, a trailer, an RV, whatever the case may be. If you have that need, he's got it there. It's not something he really pushes, but he's just trying to figure out a way to utilize that space. So if you need it, talk to him about it. He'll cut you a good deal. Let's go to the Lord in prayer this morning as we kick off our Friday. Dear Heavenly Father, thank you so much for today, Lord. Thank you for our kids. Thank you for the first day of school. Many are headed back to school for the first day today, Lord. I know mine are, and I pray a hedge of protection around all of our children and our school administrators, our teachers, all the people that work in the school system that make it go. Lord, I ask everybody to slow down this morning as they get used to getting back in the groove of bus stops and buses picking up and dropping off kids. Lord, may we leave a little earlier and give ourselves some time to get to work, to get to where we're going, so that we don't tend to bear down and push and possibly cause a problem. Lord, just be with everybody as they go about their day to day inside the school system and out. Lord, it's Red Friday. We remember everyone deployed by wearing red today. Lord, I challenge everybody to get up and put on a red shirt this morning to show their support for those deployed. Lord, I pray for the Christensen family. Eric has been deployed, and I pray that he is safe and watched over and looked out for, Lord. And I pray that Adrian and the family get along fine in his absence, Lord. I pray for her strength. I pray for any problem that they may have or challenge that occurs, that they contact us so that we can help solve it. Lord, again, I pray a hedge of protection around all those deployed in the name of our country and our freedom that keep us safe, Lord. Now more than ever, we want to support them and lift them up and a hedge of protection around them. Lord, guide us, keep us as we go throughout our day. Help us make good decisions that honor you, Lord. And may we open up our minds and our hearts to spread the gospel and also to receive it. In Jesus' name we pray. Amen. All right, let's say the pledge. I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all. All right, 229-469-1417. The Valdosta Transmission Hotline is open. Going to be a shortened edition to the show today. Going to go and tell you, I'm going to get out of here probably about 10 minutes till 7. Now, many will say, well, why in the world did he even bother coming in? Well, I ask myself that same question sometime, but there's a few reasons. I like to get up and get my day started. I don't like to lay around, so I didn't have nothing else to do but come on in. But the main reason I'm having to take off early today is a tradition. I have never missed taking my kids to school on the first day of school. Never, not once. Charlie started school, pre-K, kindergarten, all the way up to now. He is entering the 10th grade, and I will not miss today, good Lord willing. So I'm going to take out of here early. I was going to see if Larry could back me up and take care of the show in my absence, but he is absent. He is in Dallas, Texas, and we pray for safe travels for him. He's on a work-related mission, so we're just going to sign off at about 10 minutes till 7, like I said, so I can get everybody where they need to be. But Emmy's entering the 7th grade, and I've never missed a day taking her to school. Now, as they get older, it's not as important to them as it is to me to do this, but that's just a tradition that I've had in my household, and I just ain't gonna miss it. So I hope y'all understand that, and it's just a tradition in my household, and that's just the way it's going to be. So I hope y'all understand that. John Carroll said I should have had Theo come in. Oh man, Bobby Mays, I put on pants today. That's good. He didn't have his pants on yesterday. That's fun. That's funny. So anyway, it's just something that I did. The other thing that I just I don't know what this means, but today is a very well, it's just a sad day in a lot of ways. August the 5th is the day that my dad passed away, and he passed away in 2011, August 5th, 2011. So I guess that makes it 11 years ago. So I always remember that. And that's, I woke up at about 3:00 this morning, couldn't go back to sleep because I had him on my mind and had the day, that day on my mind. And it also coincided with my anniversary, August the 5th, when I got married to Billy, 16 years ago, I guess it would be. I'd have to do the math there, but it's just a special day, and it's a day of remembering my dad, and I miss him each and every day. And I just, I needed to come in, and then we had another reason to come in. And I think this next phone call will shed some light onto that. Good morning, Glenn. How are you doing this morning?
Rod Knocker.
Yes, sir. What's going on?
Short day for you. I was calling in. Did I hear you right when you said that your dad passed away today?
He did. Of course, in 2011, on August the 5th, my dad passed away. So it's a kind of a bittersweet day, and that was another reason to come in, even though I'm having to leave a little early, with everything going on. But that and that it's just you talk and I'm talking to someone who knows. You lost your father and your mother, and it's something you just deal with it a little better. But it's tough.
On that note, this is a date that you and I share, and I didn't know it until today. Today, forgive me, it's been so long ago I can't remember the exact year. 1991. Okay, August 5th, 1991 is when my mom passed.
On this day, 1991. I did not know that.
August 5th.
Well, we share that in common. Well, I know how you feel. I can honestly say I know how you feel today on this day, and I'll be thinking of you today, and it's just something that we. It's part of life, and we learn to deal with it a little better. It's easier now than it was in the first few years. And but you lost your mom in 91. You were very young when she passed away.
I was 21. Yeah,
21 years old. Wow.
Yeah.
Well, brother, I hate it. I hate it. I truly do. And then I didn't know we had that in common. So that's I'm glad you brought that to my attention.
Hey. I mean, yeah, I did. I lost both my parents when I was young. Daddy when I was 15, and mom when I was 21. And I'm a testament to their good morals and leadership, I guess you'd say.
That's right. Yeah.
Mm-hmm. I tell everybody I started off with nothing and still got most of it left. But I mean, I made it this far and got what I got because of what they taught me whenever I was young before they passed.
Amen.
And instilled in me.
That's right.
I didn't have no, when I hit a hard spot, I didn't have no lifeline. I just had to figure it out by myself.
That was tough. That was tough because I've leaned on my dad many times during my life, and I don't take it for granted now. Real quick, Bobby May, one of our frequent listeners, longtime listener, I consider Bobby a friend of the show, and he said that his father-in-law passed away yesterday at 4:30, and he had been in the hospital since January the 1st. So he asked that we pray for that family, and Bobby, we certainly do. I'm sorry to hear that, and give the family our love and our condolences. That's tough.
Yeah, prayers are definitely with Bobby and his family this morning.
Yeah,
I
absolutely.
hate it. I mean, if I could do anything, I mean, I don't know you. I wouldn't know you right now if you come up and bit me on the leg. But I mean, if I can do anything, let me know.
Well, you may not know him
and I
if he
mean
bit.
that.
You may not know him if he bit you on the leg. You damn sure remember him.
That's right.
Just hey, a little humor this morning to make it cheer us all up. You know, I don't know. So anyway, you got
That's
a little.
right.
You had a little. Excuse me, a little adversity hit yesterday. For those of you who don't know, Glenn had an extra Boston butt yesterday that he was going to be putting on the grill, and Glenn decided it'd be a good idea to auction that piece of meat off for Vets and Cops the Outdoors, Wade Stalvy's charity, and just a freedom approved charity. There's no doubt about that. So Mary Williams at this time, as far as I know, she still is the high bid at $75. But then a little adversity struck yesterday, and you got some more news to share along the lines of the Boston Butts.
I do. I mean, and all this can be verified. So y'all don't think I'm blowing smoke up your butt, but I'm to borrow a line from Big B. Think I'm lost as a dang termite in a yo-yo. Oh, see what happened was my grandson's birthday is Sunday. We were going to have his birthday party. And this is going to go a little long, but bear with me.
No, that's right.
It tells how I wound up with all this daggone meat and just trying to get rid of it now.
Mm-hmm.
My grandson's birthday is Sunday. We was going to have his birthday party Saturday, and I was going to be cooking some Boston butt and do pulled pork, for everybody that showed up.
That's right.
So I bought 4 Boston butts. 2 of them was going to the party. I got a good friend of mine that had asked me, since I'm firing the grill up, would I mind chunking him one on? I ain't gonna call his name right now, but
that's right. You may be talking to him.
That's right. I can do that.
Yeah.
So that's where the way I buy my Boston butt, they come 2 to a pack. I mean, it's easier and cheaper that way.
That's right.
My initial plan was to keep the other one for myself.
Right.
And then after consultation with my dog Pogo, and told him what I was going to do, he's like, "Daddy, do you know how long it's going to take us to eat a daggone Boston butt by ourselves?"
That's right.
So that's why we wound up auctioning the one off yesterday. Since then, I have found out that my son-in-law has COVID.
Oh my goodness. My goodness. Yeah.
So yeah, I mean he ain't like in bad shape with it. He tested positive, and
mm-hmm.
To be on the safe side, they elected to postpone the party for 2 weeks.
That's right. That's right.
So now I got 4 Boston butts at the house, and I don't want to refreeze them.
Mm-hmm.
I'll just buy new in 2 weeks and start over.
Right.
But yeah, the other 2 that I have that I'm cooking tomorrow, we're gonna auction them off as well. I know we're changing the rules at halftime, so to speak.
I know. So, I don't think nobody's going to have a problem with that. I know for a fact Mary's not going to have a problem with it. That's just because that's how Mary is. So it's all for charity. And of course, Mary, I think we can close out the bid. She's got hers at $75, but now we
ain't got to close it out.
Well, we don't have to. No, we don't have to. That's right.
I still hope she loses.
That's exactly
what
right.
I mean?
That's right. Well, I got it. But no, this is all for a good cause. And then, things happen and we shift but we've got 2 more Boston butts. So we're going to open up the bidding on them, those Boston butts at $25. And I'm just going to go ahead and say that John Carroll has a bid in at $25 because he did yesterday. John, I hope I ain't overstepping my bounds there. So and then we've got let's go ahead and get a bid going on the other. So, and we need to do this quick. And unfortunately, for this part of it, I'm having to leave a little bit early, but the bid can go on the Facebook thread, and we'll do the best we can. It is for charity, so if we make a screw up, y'all, just give us a pass on it. We're gonna do the best we can. It's all for a good thing, and Glenn, I appreciate you stepping up and doing that. But anybody that wants to bid on the Boston Butts, we've got one that bid is $75, and then we've got John Carroll at $25 on the other one, and we need a bid on the other one. So y'all let's do it.
Can I make a suggestion?
You
just
sure
to make
can.
things easier, so
Yes,
we ain't keeping track of 3 different bids on 3 different hunks of meat.
Yep.
What if the top 3 bidders
get a Boston butt?
Get a butt.
That sounds good.
Yeah,
that simplifies. Yeah. All right, Matt.
Okay, yeah, that was simple.
Yeah. All right, so Matt Matt Sermons is at 25. John Carroll John Carroll's at 25, and then Mary's at 75. So as it stands right now, that's the order. So I like that.
Okay.
Appreciate you simplifying that for me.
And just for the record, 100% of the money we make today is going to
that's right.
vets and cops.
That's right.
Outdoors. I'm not keeping anything. I'm not trying to recoup my money or nothing like that. I got close to $100 in meat and rub and that kind of thing right now. But I mean, that's a donation as well. So I'm just so y'all know, I ain't keeping none of it. I'm donating this too. Donating this too.
That's right. And Chris, as we're speaking, Chris Ward has stepped up and he's bid $50 on one. So thank you very much, Chris. We'll try to keep up with this best we can. So, all righty. Well, we'll like I say, the bid. Let's just let the bid go on till. Let's just close the bid out at 9 o'clock. I won't be here, but y'all get on that Facebook thread and y'all can bid right up to 9 o'clock. So I think that'd be the best way to do that, if you agree.
Fine with me, brother. I mean, just how can I get them my phone number so I can tell them how to get out to the house? I mean, they'll be ready around noonish tomorrow. It'd be easier for me if y'all could come by and pick them up. I live on Hagen Bridge Road in Hayhira. But so it, I mean, I guess if you can't make it out there, I don't know. I could meet you somewhere in town, but
yeah, we'll have to figure all that out. So if y'all listening, you bid now. Mary's sound keeps cutting out, and she's got some misinformation here. Mary, your meat is still good. You still have yours. We have 2 more for you to bid on should you want it, due to COVID canceling the party that Glenn was cooking them for. So she writes something pretty funny on here. I'll read it to you. She says, my sound keeps going in and out. From what I can glean from the broken conversation, is that there will not be a butt this weekend. Is that right? If so, I'm cool with that. I don't want your COVID meat anyway. That's hilarious, but that is not the case. Mary, you got your butt, and you got 2 more if you want it, but you need to bid on them too. But 75. Hang on. Go ahead.
Do you want to go ahead and lock hers in at 75 and just auction off the other 2?
I guess so. I don't think anybody's going to bid 75. I don't know. I mean, I don't know. I'll let you make that call. This is your gig, brother. I'm just sitting here.
Ask Mary.
Mm-hmm. Mary, you want to lock yours in at 75?
Or do you want to go to top, whoever gets it out of the top 3 and keep bidding on all of them? I want to make some money for the.
I say keep bidding. Top 3 bids get 3 pieces of meat. That's the way I want to do it. Let's just keep it like that.
Yeah.
Top 3 bids get the 3 meat.
Sorry, Mary, for changing the rules at halftime.
We'll figure it out. We'll figure it out.
You can knock me in the head when you come pick your meat up.
She says, gotcha. Heard that loud and clear. Okay, so top 3 bids get the meat. Right now it's Mary, Chris Ward, and Matt and John tied at 25. So at any rate, that's good. We'll work it out. I'll say it again before I get out of here. Appreciate it, Glenn.
Not a problem. Hey, I guess it's okay to give my dang phone number out on air.
It's okay with me. John's up to 40.
Okay.
John went up to 40. So thank you, John. Go ahead. Give your number out.
Yeah. 229-412-0244. If you win, call me, and I'll give you directions out to get out to the Tularosa, and so you can pick the meet up, or we can make arrangements for to meet somewhere.
10-4. 10-4. Appreciate it, buddy.
All right, brother, we going.
All right, see you. All right, good morning, caller. You're on the Valdosta Transmission Hotline. What's on your mind?
Oh, not a lot, Steve. I had to change my battery today. You know, another attic expense.
There you go.
But I know, right? Speaking of which, I have a bone to pick around here.
What you got?
Y'all told me that if Brandon got elected, that COVID would go away.
Well, y'all didn't
And
tell
that-
you that, but
and that everything would be great. But somebody in the Matrix is screwing with us. First, we have high gas prices, inflation, and then COVID comes roaring back. And then China is threatening to go tangle with Nancy Pelosi. Who's controlling this Matrix? I want to know.
well, you got to throw in monkeypox in there too.
And monkeypox.
Yeah, it's
Oh,
like
my
this.
goodness.
That's like dessert. You know what I'm saying?
I know. You know, I just think it's insane. But you know, the CDC is all saying about monkeypox. Well, you know, we don't think. No, I'm not picking on gay people. I'm not. But 99.5% of the current victims of monkeypox are gay or bisexual men. And they said, well, we just think that's a statistical anomaly. How about say, hey, ease up, guys? You know, they're so woke, they won't save anybody's life by saying, hey, maybe you should cut back or cut down a little bit. I mean, you know. So,
Yeah,
you know, so it reminds me of in San Francisco back during the 80s of the bathhouses. They refused to close them, and more guys died. It was that simple. I mean, we're putting woke in terms of putting that up as first instead of actually saving people. So, yeah, I want to know who is controlling this crazy matrix, Steve. I mean, it's one thing, it's the other. I thought that if we elected...
I've narrowed it down to, as far as who's controlling it, I've narrowed it down to two people. It's either Joe Manchin or Kirsten Sinema.
Hey, listen, at least Kirsten Cotter. Yeah, I love Kirsten. Joe, I mean, they're Democrats. I don't expect anything from them. I don't.
Mm-hmm.
There's nothing I expect from them.
Well, I guess you saw that. I guess you saw your girlfriend Kirsten has towed the company line and will be supporting the controversial spending bill. I guess you saw that.
Oh,
right?
I have no doubt about that.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, yeah. I mean, look, she's a Democrat. And she's under she's got to get reelected in now blue Arizona. That's the other heartbreaking thing. Arizona used to be conservative. Mm-hmm. Now it's becoming beat blue, just like Georgia is. Oh, yeah. One other thing. I really think, and what's driving me crazy is when I turn on the radio or the television or whatever, it's nothing but Democrat ads. I think the Republicans are taking the money that they're getting and going down to Aruba and having fun and drinking and laughing at the deplorables that support them. That's what I think is happening. Every rotation is Stacey Abrams or Warnock. Are they even trying? Or are Republicans even giving an attempt? You know,
well,
so it won't surprise me if if Republicans get blowed out in November.
Man, I don't know.
Yeah.
I think I think the strategy that the Dems employed of crossing lines and voting for the Republican that they wanted to run against, I think that's going to be a major contributing factor in this election. And I think they were very careful not to run anybody against Warnock and Whitmer and people like that, so that they could then go to the primary poll as Democrats and vote for the Republican candidate that they think would be easier to win. They've made now they've made a calculation here. It seems haven't dove into it, but they've made the calculation that they do want to go head up with Trump. Now I think they're relying on polls. Most of the country does not want Trump to run again, so they're hedging their bet that it'll be easier to beat Trump-backed opponents, and Trump-backed opponents seem to be winning most of the time in these primaries. Now, whether that's organic or is it due to Democrats voting them in there or the help of Democrats getting them over the line, we don't know. But that's the stage that's been set.
Right.
I see no clear path to victory in the Senate. I don't see a clear path. Now, does that mean they can't take the Senate back? That's not what I'm saying. But I'm going to sit here and say right now, in my estimation, the Senate, I will classify it as maybe a toss up, but leaning towards the Democrats. That's where I would put it. Now,
I would
now on the House, I believe that I do still firmly believe that the House will be taken back by the Republicans. I feel confident in that right now.
right. Not that they'll do anything significant, but
Exactly.
right.
Exactly.
You know, but yeah, the Democrats are playing this smart in politics as usual. The Republicans just look like a bunch of Poindexters.
Mhm.
You know, still hating their voting base. By the way, you know, that's one thing. You know, you are a business owner. I don't think you go out of your way to tell your customers, "Hey, I hate y'all."
Mhm.
I mean, and that's what always drives me about the Republican Party. They go out of their way to let us know that we're a bunch of deplorables. I never understood that kind of marketing. You know, maybe I'm not smart enough, but holy crush, y'all got to be kidding. But anyway, Steve, one thing before I go, Brittany Griner.
Mhm.
I am so happy that the Russians showed her mercy yesterday and not gave her 10 years in the gulag as opposed to 9.
They only gave her 9. Yeah, they held up. They
they
immediately Sergei Lavrov immediately signaled after the verdict that now they are now willing to negotiate her release. So that was the first indication.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And you know who needs that deal? Joe Biden. Joe
Mhm.
Biden needs her to be released.
Yeah,
because
they're going to make a deal. There's no doubt about it.
Yeah, Putin holds all those cards.
Yeah.
And they're going to have to give away the store to get her back because the midterms are coming up, and little Brittany's wife has them squawking all over the news and all that. So yeah, Biden is in a bind. He has to give away just about everything to get little Miss Brittany back.
Mm-hmm.
So it's amazing. And listen, God bless you, man. And whoever's controlling this crazy matrix, please stop.
All right.
Please.
Have a good weekend,
Bye-bye.
Theo. Appreciate it.
You too.
All right. Bye. All right. 229-469-1417. Again, I'm only going to be here for about 15 more minutes, maybe 20, but I'm going to try to keep it closer to 15 so I won't be late. And get the stink eye from Emmy because she does not like to be late. A couple of things here. John Ford, it never ceases to amaze me that the things that come out of his mouth. He says, no one said if Biden wins, COVID will go away. I agree with him. Nobody did. He says, absolutely no one said that. I agree. He says, but Steve lets that lie on his show. I don't let that lie on my show. I don't. First of all, if you listen and know Theo like I do, he was being facetious. Okay. We all know that there's not a swinging soul on earth that could have stopped COVID unilaterally. Everybody knows that. This bill of goods and the marketing was that he would do a better job than his previous counterpart. That's what we're saying, John. Some people have the skill to see see through those type statements, and some don't. Some take them very literally. That's just a personal makeup, and shame on you, John. 229-469-1417. If you got anything on your mind, I'd love to take your call. Let me see if there's some other. And Theo says, "Duh." Yeah, I mean, it's easy to see that. I mean, if you really pay attention and you divorce yourself from the derangement syndrome you might have. Good morning, caller. You're on the Valdosta Transmission Hotline. What's on your mind?
Good morning, sir.
What's going on, Big B?
Hey, I'll be brief and paint a real quick picture. Sitting on the back porch looking at the eastern sky, a little bit of slight, I call it fog, but it's just a low little mist sitting over the top of the cotton field this morning. It's pretty sitting out here.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Enjoying God's creation. No, I just want to do something real quick.
Mm-hmm.
My wife don't ever like a lot of attention, but she actually shares her birthday with Glenn's grandson on Sunday.
How about that? Well, that's a good thing. So Nancy
Happy
would be about 38. I'm just going by what she looks like now. I don't know.
Yeah, that is her bra size.
That's funny right there now. I hadn't noticed that part now. I'm just for the record.
I got you. No, she'll catch up with me. She'll be 51.
All right, 10-4,
She,
man.
she ain't scared to say how old she is.
I hear you. I hear you. Well, congratulations. Happy birthday, Nancy.
Yeah, like I say, she's actually the reason I'm calling right now. She's in the shower getting ready for work. She can't hear, so but she will listen back when she later today. So
10-4.
she'll get it. I just wanted to help fill a little void real quick, but just tell everybody y'all have a great day. You know, you do your tradition things, Daddy. We do what we do for our children, as well as we do it for ourselves to make us feel better, I'm sure. But we do it because we're protectors and we're providers. That's in our DNA. We can't help it. So
yeah.
10-4. You have older children. I understand. I let you go. You have older children, but even when they're grown and gone, so to speak, we still want to be the daddy and trying to make everything right in their world.
They still our babies, ain't they? They still our babies.
Young. That's right. All right, buddy. You be good.
See you, B.
See you. Bye.
All right, bye-bye. 229-469-1417. JT said, Jason Turner says, there's a video on YouTube that shows the president of the United States and leaders all over the world that said, if you take the shot, you will not get sick. And that's a fact. Go look it up. That is a fact there. That is a fact. That's not a question. There's not a question about that. He did say, if you take the shot, that was a fact. So there's nobody challenging that. But the part of what John was insinuating that Theo said was definitely incorrect. Good morning, caller. You're on the Valdosta Transmission Hotline. What's on your mind?
Morning. Long time no calling.
Long time no calling. I hear you. What's going on?
Yeah.
Aaron.
Oh, not much. I just had to comment on something earlier that I posted. You know, I seen a video. I'd watched the video. It's actually on Facebook of you know, where they had proven, science now has proven that we all contain mitochondrial DNA that date back all the way to two individuals, Adam and Eve.
Mm-hmm.
But we want to believe science when they tell us we're 5 billion years old, the Earth is, but we won't believe science when it tells us that. And, you know, I just don't understand that. How can we believe science on one thing and not believe it on the other?
It's just depending on who gets in between us and that science. And throughout the centuries, you know, there's been many opportunities where people got in between that and was able to get a message out that's counter to that science. And here we go.
Exactly.
I mean, it's just like, I mean, it's been perfected today. Politicians on both sides, they have realized that, and they've realized that we're not going to challenge or question. We're just going to listen to them, and we'll take the information they give us as the gospel, and we'll move forward, whether it's truth or fiction. That's just the way we operate.
And it's like I said on there, I didn't need science to tell me that. I already knew. You know, the best scientist in the world already said that. You know,
that's right. But yeah, I mean, it never ceases to amaze me anymore how people will swallow complete bullshit as if it were fact.
Yeah.
You know.
Oh yeah. Yeah, exactly. And people don't believe it, but keep waiting. He's coming back. And the next time he comes, he won't come as a meek and little lowly lamb to be slaughtered on a cross. Next time he comes back, he's coming and he's going to rule here.
Mm-hmm.
And he'll make everything him new, and it'll be all like it used to be.
That's right.
And if you don't believe that, that's your own fault.
True.
You know, I can't change your mind. Only Jesus can change your mind and your heart.
Yeah, and when you don't believe in him, you're fighting an uphill battle. You know.
Exactly. You know, it's like I think John Ford said yesterday. Basically, if you ain't for God, you're against God, and that is true because that is said in the Bible. If you're not on His side, you're against Him.
Yeah.
And that's just plain and simple facts. And they don't want to believe those facts, but they'll believe all this BS science that people coming out with. And the Earth's 5 millions and millions of years old. And science has already proved that the Earth is, to my notion, is not that old, you know. But like I said, I knew that before science ever told me that.
Yeah. Well, I mean,
I've got enough common sense to understand that.
It's I'll use something different than science. This is the tactic. I mean, and you tell me what we are supposed to believe. I have an econ degree, and I'm interested in that. Right, that's my interest. The way the country works financially interests me. All right. So when I see this bill come out, that this Inflation Reduction Act that Joe Manchin's championing, and now Kirsten Sinema has said that she's going to vote for it. I've been studying it, trying to figure out, well, what effects on the economy will it have? So when I go to the research, it's a struggle, and here's why. Day before yesterday, the Republicans, who are obviously against it politically, they published information that showed, I think, 237 economists across the nation, from Princeton and Harvard and so on and so forth, that says this is going to add to inflation. It's going to ramp up inflation. Okay. Then just yesterday, the Democrats paraded 200 and something economists in front of me from Harvard and Princeton and various other places.
Just the opposite.
That says just the opposite. That said it's going to put a lid on inflation. So imagine how hard it is for somebody like me who has an understanding of the way those things work. If I'm struggling to try to figure out what the truth is, imagine what the common everyday person who just has a passing interest in it, what do? You know what they do? They take the word of the side that they're on and they go no further. That's it. That's where we're at. And that's why we're doomed. That's why we're lost.
That's exactly right. And it's just, I don't know. Like I say, we're so divided on everything. It doesn't, and we're just so divided, and we're not coming. I hate to say it, but we're not coming back from this.
No, we're not. We're not.
And I just don't think we're coming back.
No, there ain't no think to it. We're not. But we're not coming back from this. It's Now, are we at a place that we can improve before the end times come? We don't know that, but I'm just telling you, we know that we know the end story. We know the end game here. So, anyway,
that was something. I just lost my train of thought. That happens real frequently when you get older.
Well, that happened to me once.
You know how it goes.
No, I don't. That happened to me once in 1976. That was it.
Yeah. I kind of lose it quite frequently nowadays.
Me too.
But, that's just what I had to comment on this morning, that people will believe what they want to believe. That's what it is.
That's exactly right.
But they won't believe the words that Jesus told us. They'll believe all what man tells them, but they won't believe what Jesus told them. I believe every word he told. So
me too.
And like I say, he's coming back. And in order for it, this country's going to fall. And some people believe that. Some people don't. Some people, will go right along with the system and just keep playing right on in and get deceived. Jesus told us, says, be not deceived, because if it's possible, even the elect will be deceived. And that's Satan's main game, is deception. He gets what he wants by deception, and he's deceived millions and millions of people over time.
Yep.
No doubt. Like I say, believe what you want to. I just try to tell the truth and put it out there. If you believe it, you believe it, and take it to heart. If you don't, well, my hands are free of it. So, but anyway, that's all I have this morning. Y'all have a good morning. And Steve, hey, I like the family tradition.
Yeah, 10-4, man. I appreciate it. Thank you for listening, Larry.
All right, we'll see you, Steve.
All right, bye-bye.
All right, bye.
All right, bye-bye. I am offended that T-Rex said something about me not knowing what mitochondria is. T-Rex, I'm appalled that you would say that. Everybody knows it's an organelle found in large numbers of most cells, in which the biochemical process of respiration and energy production occur. It has a double membrane, the inner layer being folded inward to form layers called cristae. So take that, T-Rex, you medical librarian, you. 229-469-1417. I got time for one more quick phone call. If y'all call like right now, I'll take it. If not, you probably ain't going to get on. Renee says, let's see here. I wanted to celebrate this. It's always good to hear a good, honest review about a local business. She says, I went to Herbal Connections in Lake Park. It's by Farmhouse Restaurant. Wow, what an awesome place. Every natural supplement and vitamin you could want. You can also get alkaline water there, plus so much more. Very nice, ultra conservative woman was there yesterday, so go check it out. There you go. I trust Renee's judgment, so y'all go check that out in Lake Park next to the farmhouse. What else? T-Rex, how dare you accuse me of Googling that? It just came right off the top of my head. Everybody knows what mitochondrion is. Come on, man. All right. I appreciate it. Y'all don't forget to keep bidding on the Boston Butts that Glenn is trying to auction off for Vets and Cops Outdoors. Let me just tell you, they are delicious. You're not going to have any complaints. They are absolutely delicious. I'm going to take one call, then I got to zip out of here. So we're going to have to be real quick. I did pin Glenn's phone number on the screen too. It's 229-412-0244. Good morning, caller. You're on the air. What's up?
Hey, brother, me again. I know you're trying to get out of here. Do you want to go ahead and call the bidding right now, or you want to let it run on till 9? I mean, if you're not here, ain't nobody going to be tuning in.
Is that all right with everybody else? So if that's the case, Mary, Chris Ward, and John Carroll is the winner chicken dinner.
Awesome. Appreciate everything y'all done.
Yeah, I'm gonna write these down. And Chris Ward and I know John Carroll and I know Mary, and we've got their. I sent your contact number to Mary. We need to get Chris Ward to contact us so we can get his meat to him. So Mary, Chris Ward, and John Carroll, we do appreciate it. Thank y'all for participating in that. And then it raises let's see, 75, 120, 100, almost a little over $150 for Vets and Cops Outdoors. It looks like 75, 50, and 40, whatever that adds up to.
Cast out bread upon the water, sir.
Amen, brother. Good job, Glenn. Good job. Yep.
Appreciate it. Appreciate y'all. Like I said, y'all called me. Cash. I need cash. I don't have any way of running a card. So
that's right. Well, they can't slide their debit card through your butt cheeks. Come on, man. Let's just.
I ain't no stripper.
All right, Mary Williams, Chris Ward, John Carroll. I'm gonna write those names down and carry them with me, just so I don't have to try to struggle to find out who else we got to run down. All right, Glenn. Appreciate you, buddy.
All right, brother. We're going. See you. Bye. Have a good weekend. See you tomorrow.
All right. Stay safe.
All right.
All right. That's it. I'm out of here. Again, if you just tuned in, I am going to take my kids to school. That is a tradition in my family. I've never missed one from pre-K all the way up to Charlie's in the 10th grade. Emmy's in the 7th grade now. And then I don't plan on missing that now while I've got the opportunity. So I hope y'all understand. Y'all have a fantastic day. We will be back Monday morning. Thank you for tuning in.
We at Freedom with Steve Nichols want to thank each and every one of you for listening. Together, we will protect, defend, and promote the freedom as our founding fathers envisioned. We believe in the spirit of the Declaration of Independence and strive to protect that spirit daily. Please thank and utilize the goods and services of our sponsors and advertisers every chance you get. For now, we bid you farewell. Have a great day.